Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Our mission here at the garage is to save you guys as much money as we can. That's why we make these absolutely free videos guys. Let's go ahead and start on it now. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. In today's video guys, we'll show you how to remove and replace the drive shaft on BMW E46. As you know, we have this one here and we will be replacing the drive shaft support bearing and the flex disc. So in the meantime, we'll show you how to remove a drive shaft if you need to. So stay with us guys and thank you for watching. Please subscribe, let's grow the channel together. Alright guys, we'll try to do it without actually. Okay, without actually removing the whole exhaust. So let's see if it's going to work now. There is 3 bolts with that 16mm socket that we'll need to remove. One is missing. Okay, we're gonna show you where exactly it's missing. Okay, you can see in the middle. Right there, it's missing. Okay, that way, this one will be out of the way. Okay, and we can drop the exhaust. Alright guys, so we're going to drop the exhaust now on the back, okay, and we will need to use a 13mm wig extension for that. Let me show you now what we're doing there. Okay, one is out. Perfect, it's just a nut, and should be 2 of them on this side. Okay. Awesome. Alright guys, you can see the exhaust is loose. Okay, check it out. It's still holding on the front, so we need to go ahead and disconnect it there as well. Alright guys, we're going to remove that plate now there. Okay, just with the 13mm again. Okay, and you can see how much we're gaining now. We dropped quite a bit. Okay, and we need to disconnect the we'll need to disconnect the exhaust rubber, whatever you hold those, call them holders or something like that. Okay, that's out of there now. A little bit more room now. Alright guys, we will go ahead and remove that cap there now, or that metal cover, just with the 10mm, so we can gain more room, because we'll need to remove the shield. Okay, that thermal shield plate right here. Okay, let me show you. Okay, this one that goes all the way above the exhaust. So this one is with a 10mm socket only. Okay, you can see how it just dropped now. That's perfect. Well, we actually... Okay, let me see. One screw right here fell off. Okay guys, right there. Perfect, we got the last one out. Okay, let's see how we're gonna pull that thing out. I'll go step on the exhaust quick so we can pull it out. Okay, let me just leave the camera here. Okay, 1 second. Okay, it's out of here now. So guys, since everything is out, check it out, that's the bearing grease, okay, that came out. So all that we're gonna degrease and clean now, since we have everything out. We don't wanna have that burning smell of oil and grease and all that stuff. So that's the time to clean. Okay guys, so this is the drive shaft right here. Now flex disc is right here. Check out the main bearing, completely shot bushing. Okay, with the E12 there is 6 bolts holding the drive shaft to the rear end. So now we will need to turn the tire a little bit so we can get to the other 3 bolts. Okay guys, so what do we need to do now? Okay, car is extremely on the side. So we are going to put it in neutral now. Need to make sure we have wood box on every wheel that's on the ground. Okay, and we leave it like that. E-brake should be off. And we are going to spin the tire. Make sure there is nobody under the car. Okay, let me show you, until we get the other bolts now. Okay, you can see towards the back a little bit more. Okay, that's it right there. So now we are going to set the e-brake on. Okay, and put it in park. Alright guys, removing the last 3 now out of the way. Okay, and see what is going to happen now. Okay, last one's there now. Let's see if we can pry towards the back now. Okay, there is a special place where you place the screwdriver and you can pry it towards the back, okay, to pull it out of the rear end. Okay, you will see now. And now with the 13mm, guys, we need to go ahead and remove the bearing itself, the support bearing. Careful something not to drop on you. It's really inconvenient if you don't have a lift for that, and we don't. Okay, it's stuck a little bit. I don't think that thing's been removed at all. Seems like it's never been out of there. Okay, one side is out, now I'm working on the other one only. Okay guys, towards the back now there is 2 big ones that we need to remove. We need to remove that bracket there so we can drop the drive shaft, otherwise we won't be able to. Okay, so 2 with 18mm socket that we're taking care of right now. Told you many videos to come on that BMW, guys, no joke. We have to replace almost everything on it, but that's how it goes with a used vehicle, right? If you want a perfect one, you buy a new one. But it's boring, I guess. So that's why we ever buy. Always is. Okay, a 4 with 13mm socket now. Okay, right there now. So we need to make sure that there is more bolts holding the rear, okay, the rear end, because we don't want the rear end to drop on us. So if you do that, guys, always check that there is more, okay, into the thing, because you don't want that thing to drop on you. Okay guys, so we actually removed the 3 bolts on the flex disc on the front. Okay, that way we can pull everything together. It's not gonna come into pieces. I've seen some models that do beamers, and this one doesn't. So we have to take the whole drive shaft out. Okay, you'll see in a second. So let's just pull it out. Okay, as you can see, we've still been doing that without dropping the exhaust, so that's pretty convenient. Okay, the flex disc is still there. We'll go ahead and remove it once we remove the drive shaft out. Okay, and it came out. Alright guys, check it out. The whole drive shaft, the whole assembly, out of there. Look at the bearing now. Okay. So that's how you guys remove it. You pretty much put everything together in reverse order. So thank you guys for watching. So guys, hopefully the video was helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let us know. Now check out our YouTube channels, guys. We have more than 19,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. That's why we make these absolutely free videos. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.